Hey, what's up, y'all? So yeah, it is time to update my top 25 for week 9. So let's get into it. First, let's go over last week's poll. Let's see. Let's start at number 25. Okay, so we did have Tulane. 24, UCF. 23, Kentucky. 22, South Carolina. 21, NC State. 20, Illinois. 19, North Carolina. 18, Texas. 17, Utah. 16, Kansas State. 15, Penn State. 14, USC. 13, Oklahoma State. 12, Wake Forest. 11, Syracuse. 10, TCU. 9, UCLA. 8, Oregon. 7, Alabama. 6, Clemson. 5, Ole Miss. 4, Michigan. 3, Tennessee. 2, Georgia. And 1, Ohio State. Yeah, so eliminated from last week. Let's see, I did eliminate Texas for losing to Oklahoma State, and I did eliminate UCF for losing to East Carolina. So anyway, yeah, so I do have two new teams in my poll this week. So, and yeah. So anyway, so now let's talk about this week. So now we're going to put up the first 9. Yes, we're going to do 25 to 17. So at number 25, I have new to the poll this week, Oregon State. Now, of course, Oregon State just absolutely obliterated Colorado last year. I mean, they 5-2 or 6. Yeah, 6-2 now, I think. So Oklahoma State, Oregon State, yeah, really underrated team. So at number 24, I have Kansas State. I had them falling from number 16 to number 24. Right, so I believe that they are now 5-2. So yeah, after losing to TCU, so sort of had the lead against TCU, and they ended up blowing it. So I think Scott, I think so anyway, number 23. Let's see, I do have Tulane. Yeah, I did move them up 2 spots from 25 to 23 after they beat Memphis last week. They still have just the 1 loss to Southern Miss, right? Still have the win against Kansas State. So yeah, so I finally have Tulane ranked ahead of Kansas State. Anyway, so number 22, we have Kentucky up 1 spot from 23 to 22. Yeah, I believe they were on a bye last week. So yeah, they didn't play. So, but anyway, let's talk about Kentucky with just 2 losses. And now let's talk about number 21. Number 21, I have South Carolina. Of course, South Carolina does still hold the head-to-head win over Kentucky. So yeah, so I think now they're 5-2. Yeah, they just beat Texas A&M. So I think this week they're also finally ranked in the AP. So I think they're on like a 4-game win streak. So anyway, so about number 20 we have North Carolina State, up one spot, up from 21 last week. So I think they were on a bye. So anyway, now how about number 19? Yes, new to the poll, I have LSU, of course, coming off of that huge win over previously undefeated Ole Miss. So I did decide to put them in the poll at number 19. I think that they deserve it after beating a what was in my mind a top 5 Ole Miss team. So it's got to count for something, right? About number 18, we have Illinois, and they're up 2 spots from last week, so from 20 to 18. Illinois still undefeated. Was that they beat Minnesota, or was that maybe that was last week, or maybe that was the week before. Anyway, so they still just have the 1 loss to Indiana. Yeah, how did they lose to Indiana? I don't know, but anyway, so right now Illinois is in the driver's seat to win the Big Ten West. So anyways, now we got number 17. We got North Carolina up 2 spots from 19 to 17. North Carolina still with just the 1 loss to Notre Dame. So anyway, so is it that they just beat Duke last week? Yeah, I think, or was that the week before? I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember, but yeah. Oh, anyway. So how about number 16? I have Utah up 1 spot from 17 to 16. Yeah, I think Utah was on a bye this week. I think it was. This past week. I think it was the week before. Was when they had that 1-point win over Southern Cal. So, of course, still with the 2 losses. I think they lost to Florida. Start of the year, you got really a head-scratching loss to Florida, and then they did lose to UCLA. So, anyway, yes, they are my highest ranked 2-loss team. So, at number 15, I have Syracuse. That's right. I have the fruit falling. Looks like 4 spots from 11 to 15 after losing to Clemson. Right, blowing an 11-point lead. So, but anyway, I still think Syracuse is really good. So. Yes, really their only loss to Clemson. So, and now let's take a look at number 14. I've got UCLA, no longer undefeated. Right, I did drop them from 9 to 14 after they lost to Oregon. So, So 13, we have Ole Miss. Of course, they did just suffer their first loss to LSU, so I dropped them. What was that? 8 places from 5 to 13. So after they just completely embarrassed themselves in the second half. So yeah, they were they were outscored. I think it was 28-0 in the second half. So yeah. And how about number 12? I have Penn State. Yeah. So these next 4 teams: Penn State, USC, Oklahoma State, and Wake Forest. I kept them all in the same places, right? I just moved them up 3 spots to fill in. Fill in. From where those top 10, teams lost. So 12 Penn State, 11 Southern Cal, 10 Oklahoma State, 9 Wake Forest. And now, how about now let's get into the new Elite 8. Anyway, so at number 8 we have TCU. Of course, they just beat who was it? Kansas State. Yeah. Come from behind win against Kansas State. So, and then at number 7 I have Oregon. Of course, they're just coming off of their big win against UCLA. Yeah, knocking off previously unbeaten UCLA. So at number 6 I have Alabama. Of course, with just the one loss to Tennessee. Of course, I did move them up 1 spot after Ole Miss lost. And same thing with Oregon. Of course, TCU, I did move them up ahead of UCLA. So, anyways, I know it's some controversy there. I know that you think that TCU's undefeated, Oregon and Alabama have only have 1 loss. Yeah, just because Alabama has a 3-point loss to a top 3 team. And Oregon, did lose to a top 2 team, week 1, but they've, won every game since then. So, I'm going to leave them where they had them ahead of TCU, not trying to take anything away from TCU, but yeah. And then let's see, now let's get into that top 5. Okay, so we got number 5, we got Clemson. They just beat Syracuse. It looks like, Mom Clemson just, just got past their last, real, test. His schedule's pretty easy. From here on out, just 4 games left. So Clemson should be 12-0 going into the ACC championship. So, and let's see, number 4, we have Michigan. So the top 4 is the same as it was last week. We got 4 Michigan, 3 Tennessee, 2 Georgia, and number 1 Ohio State. So nothing really happened to shake up the top 4. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Tell me where I'm wrong, And thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.